So, day 4 today. I have some updates this time. So, lockdown has been extended. No one's really that surprised, I don't think. If, in all honesty, in my own personal opinion, had we come out of lockdown after the original set 3 days, I probably would have been disappointed. Because 3 days to me doesn't seem like a good enough time to be thorough with contact tracing. And incidentally, it wasn't. It's been extended by 4 days to meet the initial length of time given to Auckland's lockdown. So now the whole country is going to be in lockdown for the same length of time. Do I think we'll get out of it at the end of that length of time? No, I don't. That would be extremely fortunate. If Delta variant is anything like the original, then it's probably going to take a lot longer to get under control. And we know that it's actually worse than the original. So I'm expecting, personally, my own prediction, as a non-qualified individual, member of the public, civilian with little to no experience, I'm going to say 4 weeks. And while that seems daunting, I think it would be responsible, and I would personally be thankful to our government if we were that thorough, depending on the numbers, of which I'll give you those now. So currently, I have it here. At the border, we have 39 cases, and in the community, we have a confirmed 30, with possibly 1,000 people isolating just in case. And those cases are spread across Wellington and Auckland at the moment, and we have some people isolating in Christchurch, but we don't have any confirmed cases down there, which means that so far, possibly, ideally, all of our cases are isolated in the North Island, which is a brilliant thing. That's great, super helpful. Some of the locations of interest, so places where people that have COVID have been in the past week, are actually in the town adjacent to mine, and a town that I visit quite a lot because it has most of our malls and shops and everything. But on the particular days that those people were there, my car had broken down in a different town. And so I was actually stuck up the line. So luckily, because my car broke down, I missed coming into contact with these particular people. So that's an upside. The downside is I'm gonna need a new car battery, but still, I'd rather buy a new battery than a new lung. And in terms of new things, wow, Jordan, what a segue. I have to admit, I got a TikTok. I did. I know last season, I said that I wasn't gonna do it, and I resisted getting a TikTok for the entire time. And I don't know what caused me to get one this time. I think just because I wanted to change the type of content I was receiving through social media. And so I've made a really big effort this past year to follow Indigenous creators from all around the world. So Native Canadians and Native Americans and Aboriginals and Maori, just because I noticed that a lot of the content that I was absorbing was similar to the types of content that I was getting commercially. And I feel like social media has always been an opportunity for us to hear voices that we don't usually hear. Because I want to make sure that I'm getting a real view of society, or just more specifically, the society that I'm a part of. And I'm constantly aware that lots of people have a perception of society that's completely built on the types of media that they consume / are given. And so for me, social media has always been an opportunity to take advantage of that and be more conscious of the narratives that you receive. So I did that, and that's largely why I got TikTok. Undeniably though, I've definitely been consuming a whole lot of shit on there, because let's be honest, it's 80% a load of crap and really super commercialized, hyped up bull. But I've also met some really cool people, and I think I have a lot more of an appreciation for the platform as a whole. And I think actually Instagram has gotten better with the invention of TikTok, because I think those who were seeking to make content for the sake of just fame have moved over to TikTok, which has meant that there's been an exodus of fake, overproduced bullshit. And so I'm enjoying the contrast between both of them. You know, there's this kind of high commercialized, hyped up craziness of TikTok, which is about having constant visual and auditory stimulation. And now Instagram has become a much slower paced, but real and intimate platform for people to talk about issues in a safer, maybe more anonymous way, because it's not putting yourself on video. So I'm actually enjoying both of those platforms still. But what's interesting is that my followers on TikTok often make requests from me, and I think that's because a lot of them are not from New Zealand. They seem far more interested in the world around me and the world that I live in, and my accent seems to be a common thing that's interesting to them, which is curious because it's not something that's exotic here or in Australia. But to Americans, I get a lot of requests to read things. They want to hear me say stuff, and so I thought I would do that today. So today's vlog, besides that long exasperated explanation, is going to be me reading some poetry, but with a bit of a twist. I found a cool thing to do is to juxtapose the narrative reading style of novels and poetry with the sometimes harsh words and lyrics of rap music. So today, for my TikTokers viewing pleasure, and of course YouTube as well, I'm gonna do some dramatic reading of pop music. From the memoirs of Beyonce, Drunk in Love. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies grinding up in that club. Drunk in love. We be all night. Sing it. Hey, we be all night. Rider with my surfboard, man, I got that swag. Surfboard, surfboard, my hat matching my bag. Grainin' on that wood. Grainin', grainin'. You know I'm poppin' tags. I'm swerving on his swerving, on his big body bends. And man, I got that swag. I swag when I surf, I swag when I surf, I swag when I surf. Now watch me surf and swag. I swag when I surf, I swag when I surf, I swag when I surf. Now watch me surf and swag. Now watch me surf and swag. Surfboard, surfboard, surfboard. Grainin' on that wood, grainin', grainin' on that wood. Swervin' on his swervin' on his big body bends. Surfin' on his surfin'. All on his good. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left, sing it. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the left. Say, I'm a diva. I'm a diva. Say, I'm a diva. Say, I'm a diva. 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 I'm a diva.